Alright. Will we fight Ada Wong? No, I don't think you fight her in the courtyard. I think you just meet her.
Roost, come in. Things went to shit. We took refuge inside a castle, but I've just been separated from Baby Eagle.
Saying you.
Roost, you're breaking up. Do you read me?
Number one? In. Chopper.
Damn it. So much for that.
Chapter 8. Fine. Ishly.
Having a rough day, stranger.
You know it. You know it, you know it, you know it. You know what game though? I would, well, nah, I wouldn't play that on stream. Or why do I keep saying stream? I wouldn't record myself playing it.
Welcome.
And
I got
that's
something new for you.
Elden Ring. Oh, there go the Matilda right there. The reason why I would not, cause I'm gonna tell you something.
Next time, then.
I'm glad I got my mic back on, cause if you want to hear like a rant, bro, Elden Ring, garbage. Now let me not be over exaggerate. It's how would I describe Elden Ring? It's a game
I've got something new
that
for you, mate.
tried
Try
oh
your
body
hand
armor.
at a new gun, stranger.
We buying his armor.
Don't worry, I offer repair services as well. Your weapons are in good hands. See how that feels. Don't get yourself killed now.
Elden Ring is a game that it tried to do so many things and it did not succeed in my book. I beat it. My plan was if I had enjoyed it, I would play through it more and more and more. Like I do have Bloodborne and I do plan on I got Dark Souls 2, but that's on Xbox. I can't record that yet unless I get me a capture device, which I am eventually. But I'm probably just gonna rebuy that on PS4 anyway. And I don't have Dark Souls 3. I have it on PC, but I'll probably just end up buying it on PlayStation and getting all the DLC because I think you can get that for like $20 for all the DLC if you know where to look. But anyway, I've been through here. The point is that out of all the Souls games, and I need to beat Sekiro. Now that's a game I never beat. I got pretty far, but at that time I was bored with Souls-like games, and although Sekiro isn't like the Souls games in totality, it was similar enough where I was just like, I'm not in the mood to play this. I would rather play something else. But I'll eventually get back into that. But Elden Ring, bro. People hyped Elden Ring. They still doing it now. Elden Ring is one of the greatest games. Elden Ring is not a good game, and I think as time goes on, and it's not even enough. I don't even think time will go on. There are people who are big into the Souls community, big into those franchises, who not even months later said, you know what, this ain't actually all that hot. This game got a lot of problems, and it does. That game is, bro. You talking about frustrating? And let me be clear when I say frustrating. If you've never played Elden Ring and you want to play it, let me just warn you. If you've oh, that heals me. Okay, cool. If you've played Elden Ring, not Elden Ring, if you played any other Souls game, you got, even though it plays so similar to Dark Souls 3 in particular, do not assume you're supposed to play that game like Dark Souls. And it's kind of tricky because in the beginning, you can kind of play it like Dark Souls, but that's not how you're supposed to play it. So let me tell you how Elden Ring is meant for you to be played. Don't listen to anybody telling you to get good or that you're not supposed to use certain things. I'm going to explain to you exactly. This is game development. As someone who's worked on games, my own games, I'm telling you how people design games. They put things in front of you that they want you to use. They give it to you, basically. Now, there are things in games that are optional to use. So let's break this down. In Dark Souls, it is an option. I repeat, it is an option to use summons. Why do I say in Dark Souls it's an option to use summons? Because a lot of times in Dark Souls, you won't even be able to use a summon unless you did some special thing. Like there in like Dark Souls 1 and 2, there are a lot of bosses where like you go up near the boss gate and then there's a summon, but a lot of times you had to have meta NPC that you may have not met or whatever. So basically what I'm saying is that game, although it has summons to help you, it wasn't designed around the idea that the player will always have a summon. So they had to make the bosses and the encounters around the idea they may not have access to a summon. Now let's go to Elden Ring. Early game, they give you a summon. The summons you can use with your own magic, not the summons like an NPC that spawns. That type of summon. It's the same thing though. Why is that important? Because people will tell you, you know, they'll play like a Dark Souls, and most people who play Dark Souls to be hardcore or whatever, or that's how they want to play. They don't use summons, and I don't typically use summons.
This is messed up.
The only Souls game I ever used summons in, because there were times I felt like I needed to, but I went back and you really don't. But I just felt like it was Dark Souls 2, because Dark Souls 2 is probably the only Souls game I know that does this gimmick a lot, where you're going to boss fight and you're fighting the boss, and then next thing you know, it's like a bunch of smaller enemies spawning in. So it's like, it's just easier to have someone deal with the smaller enemies while you fight the boss. So that's why, you know. But anyway, Dark Souls is not built around the idea saying, okay, we gave you a summon, so you should always have access to a summon. You should always have magic. You can never, no matter what build you are, you have a magic meter. You can use magic. You get what I'm saying? So they're designing the game around you to use these things. And you can look up online and like I'll be honest with you, the best summon you'll get, and they give it to you, like, if you know where to look, you can get it early, but you could say mid-game, you'll get a summon called the Mimic Tier. If you look online, everybody tell you how OP the Mimic Tier is, because what the Mimic Tier does is cool. It literally makes a copy of your player. So whoever you are and wherever your build is, you'll have a mimic of you, and you can level it up, and it can have a whole bunch of health. And I started using that thing like crazy because I was playing the game without using any summons, because I was trying to play like Dark Souls. And as soon as I started playing Elden Ring on its terms, I'll tell you, I had a way better time. But still, after playing Elden Ring on its terms and not trying to play like Dark Souls, it still wasn't a good game. It's a average game at best, but it has so much frustration. I don't think I'll ever play Elden Ring again. I don't think I will. My desire to replay it is very low. I'd rather play Bloodborne again. I need to play Bloodborne again because I beat that game in less than 24 hours. And the reason that happened is because I wasn't speed running it. I wasn't trying to, like, not my very first time playing the game, but how do I explain it? When I first got Bloodborne, I popped it in the PS4 just to try it out. But again, that was around the time I kind of was tired of playing Souls games, because I had just got off of Dark Souls 2. I was kind of burnt out. So I popped the game in just to play it, realized I didn't really feel like playing it at the time, and didn't touch it until a while later. And no, I'm getting the timeline wrong. Whenever I bought it, I haven't played Dark Souls 2 at the time. I just wasn't in the mood to play the game. When I beat Dark Souls 2 is when I was in the mood to play Bloodborne. And because I had played Dark Souls 2, which was way more difficult than Bloodborne was, I was blowing through Bloodborne. Because coming off of Dark Souls 2, after I got my hands on the controls, you know, not using shields and all that other junk, and just playing it like Bloodborne wants you to play, I was blowing through those bosses because Dark Souls 2 kind of prepped me to be, oh crap, to be very good at the at Bloodborne. So I don't remember. My point is, because I beat it in less than 24 hours, I barely remember the game. Like, all I can remember is it was some fight with this baby morph thing. Yo, this distortion effect is messing with my head. You know what that reminds me of? That distortion effect in Resident Evil Revelations 2. There's these invisible flies, and they're so annoying and they're gross. And these invisible flies will make that kind of distortion effect. And it kind of makes your own head hurt looking at the screen that way. Do I have a flashbang? I do. But going back to what I was saying about Bloodborne and not Bloodborne, going back to what I was saying about Elden Ring. You gotta play Elden Ring. If you do want to play it like it's Elden Ring. Do not play it like any other Souls game. Use the summons. Use the things they give you. Be OP. That's the best. Every enemy, not every enemy, but the bosses are OP. So you need to be OP. It's not a game of, oh, I want to play fair, like whatever you think fair is. Because some people have that idea, oh, I don't want to do cheesy stuff to beat the boss because that's unfair to the NPC boss. Like, who cares? But I will say this, I get it. I like challenging myself. I don't particularly like cheesing things because it makes it not fun for me. If it's fun for you, play that way. But I will say this, the game is meant for you to cheese it. It's not, that's exactly why it was done. They said they wanted this to be the most accessible Souls-like. So what does that mean? That means they gave people every possible way to deal with a situation. Because let me tell you, every possible way, there's cheese. And they designed the game around you using the cheese. The cheese isn't something they oversaw. Like they didn't know, like, oh, you could you know, something they didn't foresee. No, they know. They designed it because you could tell they designed it that way, because as soon as you play that way, it's like, oh, now the game feels kind of balanced. It feels way balanced. It feels like a normal Souls game where, you know, Souls games do feel balanced. It's just they're challenging. You got to learn about bosses' patterns and all that stuff. The only fight in the game, I will say, that's balanced and you don't have to use any cheese is, like, what's that dude named Margaret or whatever his name is, the dude, like, when you go on the bridge and, like, he's like the first major boss. That's not cheese. And I could tell you, like, just the beginning area of Elden Ring, how it's set up. When you first get out, there's a golden knight on a horse and he's OP. He's gonna wreck you, but you might think, oh, because he's in front of you in the starting area, you must be able to fight him right now. No, what the game is teaching you is you're gonna run into many bosses, many enemies, and this game is so big and we want you to explore. If you run into something that's too difficult, go do something else. Going back to the game being OP, if you explore and play the game normally without trying to grind, you're gonna be over leveled pretty much the whole game. You don't have to go out your way to grind, because if you get into the world and get into exploring and having fun exploring and going to dungeons and just seeing what's in there, you're gonna overpower yourself, and then you're gonna go to a boss that's, I guess you could say, chronological order, and then you're just gonna decimate it because you're too strong. And I don't like stuff like that, because that's not fun to me. Because now it's like, it's one thing, I'm playing an RPG and I purposely go out my way to overpower myself. I know what I'm doing by doing that. I'm making myself so strong that the boss can't really do much to me. That's a decision I'm making. It's different when basically there's no way you could play the game normally unless you're doing some weird challenge run, that you can make sure that you're the right level for a boss and you're not going to overlevel. Like, you have to have a guide next to you of someone who cracked down data to know, okay, this boss is, you know, technically this level and you should be this level when you fight it, to have an even fight. It's not meant for that. So my whole point is that they went out their way to make this game for everybody, and in my opinion, it lost me. And I beat Elden Ring. Like, I remember like being so frustrated because I was playing the game. I got 70 hours in and started over because I was like, man, I gotta be like not understanding something, because I'm like, 1 minute I'm doing well, then the next minute I'm like getting my shit pushed in like non-stop, and I'm like, what is going on? It was because that's when I was playing it like Dark Souls. I wasn't using summons, I wasn't using OP. What I didn't even know, not that I didn't know, but why am I going in circles? I guess ain't nothing else in here. I didn't realize after you beat the main bosses, like you get these little signs you put on your character, and then you can use an item to activate these like superpowers, basically. Like it gives you all these super stats. And that stuff, man. When I realized you could do that, the game it became very helpful. And I'm gonna just tell you right here, the last boss of the game, garbage, very dumb, because you gotta fight. First, that you gotta fight. Now the game thankfully saves, so you don't have to. It's basically 3 fights back to back. But thankfully, the game, you don't have to fight the first fight, but you gotta fight the first 2. I mean, the last 2. So you gotta fight this like humanoid looking guy, and then you fight this big gigantic thing, and all in 1 health bar. I mean, you can heal, but you know what I mean. All in one go.
You can stop right there, Leon.
That is not a good voice.
Wouldn't make me use this, would you?
Well, after 6 years,
I ain't trying to sound
that was
funny,
one hell of a greeting.
but is that a
You don't seem surprised.
woman?
Interesting.
Try using knives next time. Better for close encounters.
What is he, Solid Snake?
Not a bad move. Very smooth.
So who are you working for this time?
Oh, Leon. You know I don't work in town. Leave the girl. She's lost no matter what. You walk away now, and who knows? Maybe you'll live to meet me again. And then I might get you that greeting you were looking for.
You think I'm gonna give up that easy?
Right. How about we continue this discussion another time?
I'll say this, in fairness, the acting is good. The voice acting. The voice, I just don't like. You might say, that doesn't make any sense. What I mean by the acting's good, whoever's doing this voice, because I'm not trying to be funny, I would not be surprised if that's not a woman talking, but whoever's doing the lines is delivering them well, like the emotions. You know, it feels like a conversation between these 2 characters and their personalities, but the voice is just off. It just don't sound right. It sounds raspy. I wouldn't even say it sounds like cigarette smoking raspy. It sounds like, I'm not trying to be funny again, it sounds like hormone pill raspy, if you get what I'm saying. And it just don't match the character, because we all know Ada to be a woman that doesn't sound like that. But anyway, going back to my Elden Ring rant. I'm not gonna talk about that for much longer. But basically, look, if you want to play Elden Ring, knock yourself out. But I'm just warning you, don't listen to these people online. Like, I remember one dude, I got like a video of me playing Elden Ring, and this dude was like, you clearly over leveled yourself. And I'm like, no, I didn't. Yeah, you are, because you have 5 flasks. You know, the flask you use to heal. And I tried to tell him, said, bro, like, you do know you can choose. At that time, I didn't know the significance of using magic. And what you can do is, the game, it's like you get 2 magic flasks and 2 health flasks, but you can trade in your health flasks essentially for magic or vice versa. You know, it doesn't. So like, if you don't use magic like that and don't need magic healing, then swap them. And that's what I did. And you know, people just be so fixated on that whole get good, play the game a certain way, play it like how I want you to play it, or else. And I'm like, bro, if you don't get out here, I paid 60 some odd dollars for this freaking game. I play however freak I want to play it. I will play the game however I damn well please. Okay. I see what's going on. I see. Hold on, wait a minute. This is a blue piece, so this go here. And this is a blue piece. See, I'm smart. I passed the 3rd grade.
That should do it.
Make sure ain't nothing else in here. It's a drawer that's locked, but I need a key. But yeah, just remember, you get that. Look, you use them summons. Use the OP weapons. Go grind.
Find Ashley.
I do feel that another crack at that Elden Ring style from Soft will get something good. And then I'll throw this out here too. That Elden Ring, now that Souls way of telling stories in a big open world, that don't work. I never cared about Souls lore, but Souls games, again, they're straightforward when it comes to the world design. Like it's not too many directions you go in. You can't really get lost. Only Dark Souls 1 is the one that you could kind of like branch off to a different path that you may not be ready to be at yet because you need an item or should be a certain level, but that's rare. All the other ones are pretty much like you know exactly where to go. You can't go any other place. So my point is, when it comes to story and lore, is that if you did care about story and lore, it's hard to miss it because you're going to have to go down these narrow ways and byways. Man, you know how much stuff in Elden Ring you can honestly not interact with, not know. You know what I'm saying? It's too much stuff that you can skip and not know that you skipped it. Like, I got through the whole game and didn't meet patches until like near the end, because I just so happened the starting area didn't go underneath that bridge because I didn't feel the need to. Or maybe not even feel the need to. I may not even just noticed it. I think it was just I didn't even notice it was there. Like, looking at my map, I didn't notice that was there. It's too damn big. That's another fault. It's too damn big. I forgot to mention that. Like, people saying, "Oh, it's like Breath of the Wild but better." No, it's not. It's Dark Souls in a big map, and the only time the game feels good is when you're in the actual dungeon areas. When you're in those pre-made dungeons, that's the best. The castles, those like dungeons that's underground that leads to like a one-time boss fight, those are cool and all, but I'm talking about like the pre-made dungeons. Those are the best parts. Those felt like old school Dark Souls, but with the Elden Ring combat.
Christ.
Bruh. Oh, Lord. I ain't got no shot. Man, this dude is on fire. Yo, I wonder if that explosion could hurt me. You know what game I need to get? It's on sale, but I'm not getting it right now. Is it probably keep getting cheaper. That Star Ocean. That Star Ocean they made, and I need to get Crisis Core. Need to get Crisis Core.
Hello, stranger.
Hello, governor. Nope. Let's go ahead and save this up. Alright, back again.
Welcome.
Back
Can I
again.
interest you in?
I don't know, man. What you got? What you got? What you got? What you got? We could sell this. Sell only.
Your
Sell only.
valuables won't do you much good in the grave.
Sell only.
A deal well struck. Come back. Any
Why do I keep pressing these wrong buttons, bro? Okay. Oh, we about to get big money. Because if I do it this, 2 colors. Yeah. That's how we gonna do it.
welcome. Well then, what can I do you for? Thank you.
What are you buying? Do I want to level this up? My Magnum.
A well-tuned weapon can make up for a lack of skill, friend.
Oh, we definitely fixing
Give
this.
that the care it deserves.
Fixing this. Do I want to go ahead and get a new shotgun now? Put the old one to rest. The
What
power
you
is
see is what I
640. So what's my shotgun currently? 784. So this would be slightly weaker, but
All my wares are in tip-top shape, I assure you.
it'd be slightly weaker. Let me see about the pistol then. Oh, this only if I upgrade this like once, it's gonna be more powerful. Well balanced. Yeah. Let's go ahead and just get a new pistol.
That cash in your pocket or your life. Easy choice, mate.
Let's get a new pistol.
That's an exemplary firearm right there, stranger. Not the best, sure, but she'll make you an ideal companion.
Now what I could do is sell my maxed out weapons and get more money. And then, you know,
You'll get some bang for your buck. I
level up
guarantee it.
the other weapons. And then I think he said something about like if you sell it, you'll get. Let's see how much I get if I sell this. That's a lot of money.
Ruby's all rubbish. It makes no difference.
That's a lot of money for that. That's almost 100,000.
That's our choice to make.
TMP. I ain't got no TMP replacement, so I wouldn't even sell that.
Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
What should I do? See, look now. Look, that's
Try that on for size.
equivalent to. So that's already gonna be. This the same reload speed. This will be.
Well, then,
Should I
what can
sell
I
it?
do?
Let's see what happens when I do. Let's just sell the pistol.
I'll buy almost anything.
Why am I afraid to sell the pistol? It's like I just known this pistol for so long. All right.
Get yourself killed now.
Let's see. Let me make sure. Let me. Now let's does this not Oh, the red dot don't even work for this pistol. That's stupid. Why it don't work for this one? That's weird. Huh. Well, this is what I do. I'll go to my storage. And can I put this in here? Yeah, store this. That's so weird. Why won't it let me?
Welcome. Ooh,
Let's
what
sell.
buy it?
What are we selling?
Your valuables won't do you much good in the grave.
Let's go all out, man. Let's just do it.
Thank you.
Let's see. Oh, I only got a... Man, get out of here.
Tip-top shape. I
Oh, but it don't have no upgrade. Ah. So you gotta upgrade it again. Dang. You gotta upgrade it again. Well, that's all I can say.
Anything else I can help you with?
Let's go all out, man.
This kind of work is about finesse, stranger. Little bit goes along. Not
Dang.
enough cash, stranger.
It wasn't even enough to max it out, but hey. We got close enough.
Your weapons are in good hands, mate. I'll see you right.
So should I sell this too? Yeah, let's go ahead and we just gonna go crazy today and just sell. If you can't tell, I'm a game hoarder. I hoard my stuff in games. I don't like getting rid of stuff.
I'll buy almost anything.
Goodbye, shotgun.
I'll buy it at a high price. Will that be all then?
The riot shotgun.
That there's a real boomstick, mate. It will reduce your target to a bloody pulp.
Okay. 20,000.
Life needs care every once in a while. There you are, as you wished. See how that feels, mate. Fella like yourself should notice the difference.
Maxed
right
out
away.
pistol.
Try that on for size. Wield it. What can come back anytime?
Well, I did it, man. I did the unthinkable. I did the unthinkable. Alright. Let's stop messing around. Magnum. Let's make some mines. Magnum ammo. How much Magnum ammo I got? I got 12 rounds. That's enough. Yeah, that's enough. It sucks my red dot's gone though. Excuse me.
She said meeting you once was enough.
How convenient, as I was growing tired of the modern touch. Let us play this game of ours in true Salazar fashion.
Oh, you were expecting me.
Oh, I'm liking it. I'm liking what I did.
Keep coming.
Is this supposed to replace the stinger? I'm guessing so. Oh crap, I forgot. This needs to be what's the button? Good thing that explosion don't attack me. I'm running low on health, but I should be all right.
Next.
Dang roaches. Uh-huh. I'm gonna just tell you right now, like, this is definitely a good game. Because I'm already saying I can't wait to play it again. And I ain't beat it yet. But we should be done with it, like, if not done today. Well, the way I'm uploading this stuff is I'm uploading like once a day. So whenever you guys get this video, you know, just know in real time, I probably beat this game like ahead of that. Ooh. Oh, I ain't reload. Wow. All because I wasn't ready, man. I didn't have my shotgun ready. That was my fault. If he was ready, he'd have been dead. Huh. Come on. There we go. Let's try this again.
She said meeting you once was enough.
I may need to go ahead and... Oh, yeah, I got my fish. I can just eat this. Man, that thing will not die. I just used up a crap ton of ammo. Crap ton. But I didn't use my shotgun ammo, so that's good.
One down.
All right. Let's not die again. What do these do? Oh, I gotta go back up and unlock that door. I will say though, I do think this version, maybe it's difficult. Maybe on different difficulty settings, it'll be different. The Los Plagas do not transform as much as I remember them doing in Resident Evil. Like once they introduced they can transform, they did that quite a bit.
way.
Like I said, maybe on harder difficulties, I don't know, maybe they do it a lot, I don't know. Let's go over here. Maybe this unlocked over here. Oh, it did unlock, but it locked me out too. Not sure how you would do that. Damn. Maybe that did it. Let me drop down again. Maybe that did it. Maybe that did not open the door. But that's how you would do it, I guess. I gotta go back up and set it to the right. The right symbol. Alright, so the moon door is open. Now the sun door is open. Now the moon door is open. Yep. How accurate is this? Very.
Not bad, right?
I'm also noticing these guys are not hold on, wait a minute. Dang, you can this would be expensive. I'm also noticing you cannot not you can't, but like these enemies aren't doing that thing where they like freak out on the ground and then turn into like the halfway version of the infected. Oh, I still don't have this pistol set. That's no good. That's no good. Yeah, there you go. That's how we could circle back around.
Out of the way.
There we go. Where else do we need to be? Go up here. Okay.
Another one. You guys are really starting to become a giant pain in my ass.
pretty sure you're supposed to go the other way, but we're going this way. I've been through here. I don't need to go that way. Wow, okay. Juke, juke. Is that a yellow herb? Yup. Craft. And I'll hold off till I need it, because I hear the thing going off. I hear that toy, but I'll get it later. I don't want to die trying to get the toy. But I hear it. It might be right around here. Yep. Told you. Good audio design. Nope, don't go down here. I guess that was my like reward for going that route. I don't know. But you clearly supposed to go this way. I'm assuming I'm gonna end up shooting this thing with a cannon. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, 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 I don't want to do that. Ow.
Yes. Cannon. Hope it works.
Okay, can't go in here yet. Oh, she almost got me.
Not bad, right?
No. Gunpowder.
Sorry, must have slipped.
Alright, let's see. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to hit that other, hit this, but more ammo. Alright, let's do this thing.
Get ready. Adios, you son of a bitch.
That wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. Ain't nothing really else you can do over here with this. I think that's a wrap. Treasure right there. But we got to come back for that. Cause we're on a roll. We are on a roll. I was finna say Leon gonna fall from that far. Kill himself. Oh, I'm guessing this is up here. No, it's below. It's below me. Oh, it's this drawer. Oh. I keep trying to rush in with that. Thank you. Trying to get his. Bruh. Man, I'm wasting so much ammo on these. Wow. I don't know why I tried to do that.
Next.
I haven't seen Leon do it yet. I don't know if he does, like, if he suplexes.
Gate looks sturdy. Gotta break through it somehow.
Good old cannon.
Open for traffic.
Ha 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 ha. Alright. We're moving on up. Dang.
Sorry, I've had my fill of you guys. Ashley, where are you?
There she go. She's probably crying over Elden Ring. I know I was after I spent my money on it.
Stay back. It might hurt you again. I'm so scared. When that happened, I wasn't myself anymore. I was something else.
Oh, she must have been terrifying. I know.
You too?
It's okay to be afraid, you know. But you can't run. We gotta keep moving forward. We will beat this. Together.
I don't know if I can.
You can. Just give me a heads up before you stab me next time, okay?
Leon. Thanks.
All right. That's chapter what, 8? We making progress.